It is an honor for me. There's
아,
his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
아, 날라갔네.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Alex Lang will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft.
Now into the box, Big Daddy Na, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set and the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in is Big Daddy Na. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. One ball, one strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. Mauricio rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. So next to bat will be Albert Almora. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now back. Third base.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Jeremy Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they get the force at home. Whatever works. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Na, a hit in 2 tries. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap that should be extra bases. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now to the plate, Brett Beatty, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
The third baseman.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Notch one in the score. The runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an R.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here.
So the next to bat will be Big Daddy Na. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mazika, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Next, here is Albert Almora, grounded out in his last at bat.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Brett Beatty. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Have a night, huh, guys?
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the...
And now here is Big Daddy Na. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Turned on down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Mazika on at first, nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping up is
고요한
He's 2 for 3
밤.
and looking for more here. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now to the plate, Brett Beatty. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. The 1-2. Popped him up. Uwasi into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Digging in next, Jeremy Vasquez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Khalil Lee. He bounced out last time up. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is 8-5 tonight. Binghamton took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cristobal Merced takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. And stepping in, Brock Detheridge. He'll lead things off here in the
아이 유튜브에 또 이거야.
after the first.
The center fielder.
And the pitch.
Detheridge.
Aboard, but this will get fouled.
어?
Digging in will be Riley Green is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
아우.
To the plate now, Jeriel Gonzalez.
Batting third. The first
Yes, he
baseman.
will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. And now, Cody Clemens. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. Next up is Drew Ward. Now here's the first offering.
Third baseman.
Whoa!
The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Got him.
그렇지!
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey now, we got 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jacob Robson. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box now, Joey Morgan. As he'll take a look at the slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes on 0-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, strike this guy out, man. Get him yourself.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Zach Short is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count still at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Robson, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Zach Short becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Brock Detheridge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Riley Green. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. This is into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping in now, Jeriel Gonzalez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Cody Clemens is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Green at second, Gonzalez at first with no outs. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in is Cam Gibson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
And he popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Mauricio ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2. Ready now is Jacob Robson, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. And now in the box, Joey Morgan struck out in his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Riley Green.
The designated hitter.
Fouled away.
Green.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2 pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
I talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Jeriel Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Waiting at it is Almora. Makes the play, 1 away.
No runner. Eat it. Eat it.
Next up, Cody Clemens. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second base.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way.
2-1 the final score. The Erie Seawolves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
멍청한 것들.
Gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Erie Seawolves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now, here is Big Daddy Na looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 offering. Hit in the air out to center field.
Keep coming.
Detheridge able to track it down to the 3rd out. Now to the plate, here is Big Daddy Na. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next to hit, Big Daddy Na. He flew out in his last AB.
Big Daddy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
He gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Detheridge is there. 2 gone. So here is Brett Beatty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in.
Hold it right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Striding forward now is the DH. Big Daddy Na, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Barehanded, he's up with it. The throw, safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but short of a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. And it's a 4-3 finish in the season.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at-bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at-bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key. Understanding what type of stuff you are going to see that night. And then being able to have the discipline not only to swing at your pitch, but even more importantly, to not swing at the opposing pitcher's pitch. You know, we're not robots, and I think all position players
Game's future stars are on display as minor league. Now at the plate, here is Riley Green. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Lifted the other way out to left center. Na is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. At the plate now is Big Daddy Na. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a liner.
잘 쳤는데.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out. So now into the box is Zach Short, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. High in the air out to center field. Na is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now it'll be Big Daddy Na. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself.
나 놀고 있지. 나이스! 뭐해라, 자샤.
Was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edge of his paint corners, but he left this one right over
열고
the plate
있지.
and tossed him with an RBI extra base.
내일을 위해서
right
열고
there.
있지.
Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So next to hit is Big Daddy Na, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh!
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Now to bat, Big Daddy Na grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here, caught down there at third, and that will become out.
뭐가 재미가 없긴
Yeah, that's
하지.
what you want to do when you
네.
play that road. Take it right to the home
잘
squad
때놓고
and
해야지
get a win.
어떡하냐.
Now the pressure is on. If they get one of the next two, the
나
series
별로 재미는 나
Close
누가
one
재밌어서
tonight,
재밌는 거
2-1 the final score. The Seawolves
게임 빼고.
took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Na, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side.
야, 이게 잡혀.
Run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is... Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy Na. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Find it.
Up next, Albert Almora. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lost him here on
제가
3-2 as that pitch
열심히
misses. It's
했습니다.
4.
And
언제든 필요한 것을 연락하고.
good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Next, it'll be Michael Pius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
야, 그거 무슨
And that
5인이
misses.
끝나야 먹든가 말든가지. 야, 이게 참 문득문 게 5인이 안 끝나서 지금
This early in the game, but sometimes you have
5인 끝나면
on the
40개.
flip side,
5인
you might
끝나면.
just get
내가 보기엔 안 끝날 것 같긴 한데 5인 끝나면
Now with the
40개.
play, this Big Daddy Na singled in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line.
아우!
But that'll land foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Short, ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
열심히 했습니다.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Big Daddy Na flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more
Yeah.
aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Mazika leads off first with 1 away. Inside and low, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the runner's breaking for third. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And that will conclude matters. 5-0 the final score today. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies took the lead in the fourth. And is clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Let me get this straight. We draft the kid, which we shouldn't have done, too early.
지금 약간 EK 따라하는 경향입니다.
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. The player affirms that he's still on board with the original plan. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. And now, Brian Roquillo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Next to hit is Ernie Clement, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Owen Miller, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Freeman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Into the box, Mitch Longo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball misses, 1-1. And the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch.
올라가는 안 했어. 아, 와 씨.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Yeah.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now into the box, Trenton Brooks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder,
Oscar Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Binghamton leads it. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Doug Cloven. High in the air out to center field. Fargas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next to dig in, Samuel Cruz. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And that one yanked just foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the AB on its way. Brian Roquillo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Mint. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Owen Miller will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding in is Tyler Freeman. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Mitch Longo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught him right there. 2 away. So next to bat will be Trenton Brooks. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Bounce towards the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Stepping in once again is Oscar Gonzalez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that one's in on the
아, 이게 어떻게 볼이야. 아니, 이거 한가운데 들어왔는데. 아, 말도 안 된다, 진짜.
Popped up. Vasquez in foul ground. 1 out. Next, it'll be Doug Cloven. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1.
6개까지만 던질까?
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch-out of the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is...
Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roquillo. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. In now, Ernie Clement, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the next to bat will be Owen Miller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to the plate, Tyler Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And that misses 1-1. Roquillo is off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
No hits to this point. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air tonight. Sam McWilliams is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have it. Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Big Daddy Na.E.S. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this line.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Big Daddy Na.E.S. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Big Daddy Na.E.S. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Longo is there, 2 gone. And And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Binghamton wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5.
The team's future stars are on. Next, here is Big Daddy Na.E.S. as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And now here is Big Daddy Na.E.S. Flew out last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Had a long way to go to make. Stepping up is Alex Call. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. And stepping in, Big Daddy Na.E.S. He flew out in his last debut.
Big Daddy.
In there, strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So now to the plate, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Freeman.
Hit in the air out to center field. Na.E.S. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in next, Oscar Gonzalez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Na.E.S. retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief.
아, 재미없다. 아, 이게 더쇼가 이게 옛날보다 좀 뭐랄까. 아, 메이저리그 가는 게 너무 빡세.
As we look at this young pitching
아, 일단 여기까지 하자. 좀 끊어서 하자, 게임 좀.